Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, it's Raidhyn, and I am back with my 5th attempt at Dungeon of the Endless. I am pretty excited because I've taken a couple of days off from this game and I feel like I can reapproach the situation with new vim and vigor. Now, as we have all figured out, this game is wicked hard. Like, there is no way around it. This game is not easy. Like, the devs, Amplitude Studio is clearly mocking us by saying that there are 2 difficulty levels, easy and too easy, because easy is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. So, with all of that being said, we are gonna try playthrough number 5. I want to look really quick and see who we have and haven't unlocked. Looks like we've met just about everybody but this last secret character. And whoever this is over here. But it looks like we've got Ken unlocked, we've got Opbot unlocked, we have Troe Pequeño unlocked, and we also have Golgi unlocked. But we're going to keep our eyes out for new characters that we haven't unlocked, but this time we're just going to go double random because, you know, I want to think about team composition, but I'm not too worried about it on the first couple of floors. So I think last time the reason that the whole run failed was because I had bad team composition. Largely I just didn't have a tank. This is kind of interesting because we have Saranumis, who is our runner. You know, she's good for scouting and crystal carrying, and that's about it. And we also have Troe Pequeño. Troe. It's going to be really fun to say throughout this playthrough. And it looks like based on his skill set, he's a little bit more of a DPS-minded character. We'll see what his stats end up being like as we play through, but for now, we'll just start on all of this. As a side note, one of the things I'm really excited about is this week, Monday, kind of as an early Christmas present to myself, I'm going to be picking up a whole new microphone setup where I'm going to be running XLR mics instead of the current USB mic that I have. And it's mainly because over the course of the last month and a half of making YouTube videos, I've discovered that I'm a bit of an audiophile. I'm pretty obsessed with how my sound turns out, and if you guys have listened to all of my videos in the past, this is kind of a reoccurring theme with me. So I'm really excited because I'm basically getting a preamp and I'm going to be running off a Shure M48 microphone, which should increase the quality levels significantly, I hope. I'm still tweaking it. I'm still working on doing things like working on my post-processing. Like today, for instance, I spent a good couple of hours watching YouTube videos about compression and normalization and hard limiters and all these other techniques in post-processing to make your audio sound better. Now, I haven't figured everything out yet. I haven't settled on a new process, but soon I will. And when I do, these videos will just be getting better and better. So if you guys are longtime viewers of my stuff, you can look forward to that. We're gonna move these guys back a bit into here and drop a couple prisoner prods. I feel like that's the prudent thing to be doing. But yeah, I'm excited to be back here playing Dungeon of the Endless. I was actually, earlier today, I was doing my first ever co-commentary project with some guys from a channel called SciCast. Really cool dudes. I'm doing a co-commentary of Devil May Cry with them. And we basically, you know, we basically talked about any and everything that came to our minds, and afterwards, one of the guys was asking me, he's like, hey, so I heard that you're playing Dungeon of the Endless, and I was like, yes, I am. I suck at it, but I am playing it. And he was laughing and telling me how, you know, he's done, he's been playing as well, and he's like, I got to floor 12. I haven't beaten floor 12, but I can get to it consistently, and it's really funny because in this game, like, I totally get that, right? Like, that's completely understandable. To be able to be proud of getting to a certain floor while not necessarily having beaten the floor, I can appreciate that because, you know, it was interesting. One of the things that he said was, the best thing about Dungeon of the Endless is that it never feels unfair. You know, it never feels like the game has you beat because the design is unfair. It always has you beat because of some messed up decision that you made along the way. You know, there's always a point somewhere in the exploration of the game where you could have done something better. And I think that's pretty true, and I think that's why I've, you know, come back to it. Now, I've also come back to it because one of my good friends and viewers and someone that I help organize some Brawlhalla stuff with, Compton EMT, does watch these videos, so mad shout outs to you, Compton. I know you're probably watching this, and if you are, that's absolutely awesome. We're gonna level up our characters here really quick. I don't think we're gonna need to heal them, but I would like to get them both to level 2. I think it'll be really good if, what would be really nice to see is if on the next floor we can get someone who can operate. And I think most of the characters, at least half of the roster in the game, have the ability to operate. It's just at different levels. Some of them it's at level 4, some of them it's later on at level 6. And I actually found a really, really well-written Steam guide on some of the different elements of the game, and one of them was like a straight-up breakdown of all the characters and their stats and skills over time, which was pretty cool and very useful. So I should probably be referring back to that at some point soon. And it looks like we're gonna have a three-way here. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Looks like we're gonna be having monsters coming in at all sides, so a little uncomfortable, but let's just keep an eye on our characters here and use our abilities. Oh, Sarah, I really don't want to run out of food here. Alright, we're okay. We're stupidly low on food, but I think that's alright. Let's go ahead and come back here for our crystal. We'll power down the appropriate rooms. And we'll make our dash to the exit. Alright, so off we go. Yeah, looks like we've got spawns from the expected places. That's okay, because I think we're gonna make it out free and clear, so. Not a bad first floor. We even got an item out of it, which is always good. Gonna make our quick exit, and we'll see. I've been kind of noticing a trend as I played through where you tend to get a character on the second floor. So we're going to see if who we can pick up here and try to get our food reserves back up into the black, so that we can pick up that new character as soon as he, she, / it shows up. So this is interesting because we have only one entrance to the crystal, and I really like that. That is nice. Alright, so we're gonna drop a food replicator here, because we kind of need that right off of the bat. And then we're gonna keep exploring. Oh, we have a Stella. Heroes in floor not noticed by monsters. So sometimes this can be a bad thing because you end up just getting straight on rushed. It looks like we have another possible choke point here with a science module. Excellent. Prisoner prod upgrade. Thank you very much. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. Oh, red crystal dudes already. That's a world of fun. Alright. Looking okay. Just trying to check back and forth between my stats and the rest of it. So this actually might end up being a good choke point area. We don't have a major module slot, but we have one here. So let's drop down another science creator before we forget to take advantage of everything the game has given us. And we'll power up this room, and I think this is actually going to be a good place to drop some prisoner prods. And we'll drop a neurostun module as well. Turn that into our main choke point and try to use this as effectively as possible. Because if we can force enemies to come in here through these extra rooms, that means that we might be able to get some extra dust out of this, which would be nice. That was another question that people had posed to me on the YouTube comments was like, is there any advantage to you know, attacking more monsters or clearing more waves of monsters? And really the main benefit that you get out of it is dust. So there is a benefit, yeah, it's kind of a small one. Looks like Red Crystal Guy is just going straight for the modules. I'm kind of interested to see what happens as we level up Ken. Scamper, the monsters don't slow down the hero. That's kind of interesting. Almost feels like he's situated for scouting a bit, but we already have Sarah on the team. So like I said, we're gonna hope that we can run into a new character. Just gonna try to orb walk a bit. Somebody pointed out that you can kind of do this, like if things are really detailed, you can kind of kite the monsters back and forth and get in some free damage, which is kind of neat. Let's see, do we have a major module slot somewhere that we could take advantage of? Not yet. I want to drop down another industry generator. We should also probably keep on with the researching. So let's pick up auto dock shards. We'll try to do our best to pronounce that correctly this time around. And let's hope that behind door number 3, nope, no major module slot. Come on, game. Work with me here. Looks like we do have a couple of waves spawning. We're gonna pop our Psycho Killer ability once again. Get some good DPS coming out of Tro. Let's just call him Tro. Tro Pequeño. Yeah, that sounds right. What's up, Tro? How you doing? You got a big ass sword. You're tiny. It's cool. You know, if you got small person syndrome, I understand that. I had a drill sergeant with that, so I get it. I can relate a little bit. I really wish that was a major module slot. I feel like we're exploring in all the wrong places. Let's power that down. Let's poke our heads into one of these rooms. If one of these rooms has a major module slot, we're gonna wanna take advantage of that. Okay, so there is one here. Whoa, and there's a lot of baddies. Okay, so we're gonna back it up. We're gonna drop a couple of prisoner prods. We're gonna use a Psycho Killer again, and then we're gonna try to get back into our other choke point before things get too dangerous. Maybe everything's okay. Is it clearing out the monsters pretty good? It is doing a pretty decent job, I gotta say. Haha, look at that kiting. That's good stuff. Alright, let's see. How many doors do we have? 1, 2, 3. So with 3 doors, it's gonna cost... adds 3 industry per door, so 8 times 3 is 24. So if there's a 4th door, we'll make a profit of 2 industry. I'm gonna bet that there's a 4th door. Let's bet the house. Yep, and there's a 4th door, so that's good. And we get an item. Let's see if it's useful. Happy pills! Well, it sounds fantastic if it's, you know, I don't know if it's useful, but it sounds great. Alright. I like that we're doing a bit better here on the defense this time around. Dust Field Gen is going to be useful in the future, so I do want to pick that up. We do have 3 doors left that are visible on the screen. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's, we gotta power down this room. We're going to come in through here. Basically want to make sure that people are going along the kill trail, essentially. Alright, let's... Whoa, 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 Sarah. Get out of there, girl. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Kiting around, okay. Yeah, that was a lot of very unpleasant damage, I gotta say. Surprising to me how quickly the DPS comes out from some of these monsters where, you know, you're like, yeah, everything's fine, you know, I'm just chilling, going along, doing my thing, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, what the heck is going on? Unpredictable. Alright, we found Crutchy. Actually, these might be instant upgrades. Let's check this out. Nope, this is a spear, not a sword. I remember we got Crutchy on Scroig recently, and it was fantastic early item. Happy Pills gives wit and attack power, so let's go ahead and give this to Tro for now, and we'll come back to it shortly. I feel like we almost need more prisoner prods in this room. Yeah, let's spruce that up. Come on, Tro. Hang in there, little guy. All right, nice work. Looking good. You're looking real good, son. All right, let's see. I know if we get Sarah to level 4, she can start repairing things. But I don't want to risk the idea of us not having a... of us stumbling across a character in one of these last doors. So I don't want to open that up just yet. I do want to open up this door, however. So let's do that. Character? Character? Character. Hey, no character, but we unlocked our Dustfield gen. Holy crap, these are the guys who do mega bucket loads of damage. Is he just gonna keep chasing Sarah this whole time? I guess so. It's alright, Tro, you got this. You're helping out. Whoa, Sarah. Holy crap, we almost just lost her. Alright, let's get you out of there. You know, I think the big ticket is that we had more prisoner prods. With more prisoner prods, we were able to do more damage. Because prisoner prods. Yeah, let's just not talk about that. Alright, what do we need to light up here to play this safe? Let's head back up here. Let's hope we don't get any crazy waves of spawns. We have 3 unlit rooms all right next to each other, which means we have the potential of being swarmed. But I'm not done with this floor yet. Character, 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 character. Alright, Golgi. This is gonna make things interesting because Golgi, from what I understand, she starts off really strong. The disadvantage is, I guess, that she doesn't have that good of a late game, simply due to the fact that she doesn't have a weapon slot, so she's kind of reliant on devices and armor. So she doesn't scale that well in the late game, but she does make a good choke point holder, and she should serve us well for the next couple of floors. I'm feeling like it's still a good idea to open up this door because we want a shorter path to the crystal. Let's see what happens. How many waves do we get? Do we get any waves? Whew, no waves. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's light it up. We're gonna be going straight to the dungeon exit by way of the short route. So Sarah, go ahead and pick up our lovely crystal, and we are gonna move you right along. All right. So yeah, pretty good start. We almost lost Sarah there due to blatant negligence, but we are exiting with 3 heroes after floor 2. Got a couple of items along the way. You know, we're doing good with our industry savings. We're looking all right for the next science research, and yeah, things are good. So this is attempt number 5. If you've stuck along with me for the ride, I do appreciate it. Do remember to hit the like button as it helps out a great deal. If you want to see more and you haven't already done so, please subscribe because I love my subscribers. I really do. And I'll see you next time for floor 3 and 4 of Dungeon of the Endless.